So today I'm going to be talking to you about what kind of equipment you need if you are going on a hike out in the woods. And the type of equipment you need greatly depends on whether you're going on a day hike or an overnight hike. For an overnight hike, there are two categories of equipment you'll need, which are survival equipment and personal clothing. So for your equipment, you'll need a backpack to carry everything in. The size of the backpack depends on the length of the trip. For a 5 or 6 day hike, you'll want about 35 to 45 liters of space. For an 8 or 9 day trip, you'll want about 65, 70 liters of space. So keep that in mind when you're picking up your backpack. You'll need a sleeping bag, rated to about 15 degrees colder than you'll expect it to be wherever you're going to hike. And you'll need some kind of insulation from the ground, so a sleeping pad or a personal tarp, something to keep you up off the ground and dry. And then you'll need some form of shelter, so a tarp or a tent. Then you're also going to need a source of heat, so matches, a lighter, and a stove if you're going to be cooking. For personal clothing, you'll want a good pair of sturdy hiking boots. You'll want base layers to wear on your bottom and your top. So some people will wear shorts, some people are more comfortable in long underwear. That's totally up to you and personal preference. And it's better to use synthetic fabrics than cotton because synthetic fabrics will keep you cold or keep you warm when wet. And then you'll need a jacket of some sort, and then you'll definitely want rain layers, and those are really important no matter what the forecast is because it can change according to where you are, your altitude. So you want a very waterproof rain jacket and waterproof rain pants. And you also want to wear a good pair of hiking socks. Wool is a great material for hiking socks because again, it'll stay warm when it's wet, and it'll keep your feet really insulated and dry. And then a lot of people like to use liner socks inside of their wool socks, which are thin silk or synthetic socks that help prevent blisters. Then you're going to want to have a first aid kit in case of emergencies. Your first aid kit should have bandages, antiseptic, Tylenol, ibuprofen. It should have Benadryl in case of an allergic reaction, and it should have an EpiPen if you have allergies. It should have tweezers, a multi-tool with a knife, and you want to keep a pair of rubber gloves with you in case you happen upon someone that's injured and you don't want